Hello and welcome back to yet another amendment on the Crossbow versus Bows video. This is the second amendment, believe it or not. That's a little bit daft, isn't it? And yeah, somebody in the Discord and in my comments known as CT Clunker, who also is the editor of the Truly Bedrock Rundown, pointed out that if you use Harming Potion tipped arrows on the multi-shot crossbow, then all three arrows do damage. So in the first amendment video, we found out that if you use multi-shot with normal arrows, like so, then only one of the arrows actually hits the person. The other two arrows go behind. Let's try that on the cow. If we shoot the arrow with that, even if we're right point blank range, only one arrow actually hits. The other arrows go through. And that happens on mobs, it happens on players, it happens on everything. Let's try it on this iron golem. You'll see that only one arrow actually hit him, the other two went straight through. So that's how multi-shot is supposed to work. However, CT Clunker noted that if you use potions of harming on your arrows, when you hit your iron golem, all three do the effect. There's no other arrows, so you can actually kill an iron golem with 2 hits with that, which is better than a power 5 bow. So I think this is a bug because you're not supposed to be able to hit a mob with more than one arrow from a multi-shot. So let's see what happens. If we use the crossbow on this guy, it takes 2 shots to kill him. And if we use the power 5 bow, still with the harming tipped arrows, like so, it takes 1, 2, 3. So in this particular situation, the crossbow with multi-shot is actually better than the power 5 bow, but I think that's because of a bug, and I'll explain why. If I hit Chuck with this multi-shot up close with harming potions, still only 1 arrow hit him. So let's do that again. We're going to hit Chuck with him, and 2 arrows went straight through him. Only 1 hit him. It did kill him because it's very powerful because we've got harming 2 on, but 2 went straight through him. If we bring Chuck back and hit him with healing potions instead, you'll see the same thing again. He's obviously not dying because he's being healed, but the arrows go straight through him. Only 1 actually hits him. So that's working as expected. The zombie, if we hit the zombie with harming potions, like so, all 3 go into him. But because zombies like harming potions, he's not dying. If we switch out for healing potions, the zombie will absorb only 1 of the arrows. So that's really weird that the zombie can take all 3 from the harming, but he can only take 1 from the healing potions. Likewise with the wither. If we get the wither out like this and we spawn the wither in, we've got healing tipped arrows in our crossbow. If we hit him with that like that, then all 3 arrows are hitting him. None of them are going through. If we do it from above and aim down at the floor, you'll see none of the arrows end up on the floor. Please don't go over there, Mr. Wither. Thank you very much. Oh, 2 of them did that time. So maybe, I don't know, this is really weird, but it obviously does a lot of damage to him. Let's get rid of that guy before he does too much damage. Oh, he's laying down. What are you doing, crazy fool? What are you doing? So now let's get a cow and put the cow inside that pen. If we hit the cow with healing potions, 2 arrows went through and 1 landed on the floor. But if we hit the cow with harming potions, 2 landed on the floor and 1 went through. So it's really, really weird. Zombies seem to be able to have all 3 harming arrows in them, but that keeps them alive because they're undead. Iron golems absorb all 3 and it kills them after 2 shots. So there's something going on with the potion effects on the arrows here that's messing with the multi-shot. So it's kind of broken. So yes, at this particular moment in time, depending on what mob you're fighting and depending on what tipped arrows you use, a multi-shot crossbow can be more powerful than a power 5 bow. But it's not consistent, it's not for every single mob, and you need to keep changing which arrows you're using depending on what mob you're hitting. So I still go with the bow if it was me.